Now from Coors Field at the foot of the Rocky Mountains in Denver, Colorado, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Colorado Rockies. John Shelby and Chris Singleton on the call. So the Arizona Diamondbacks have taken the first two games of this series, and today they'll go for the sweep. They played well, Chris, and they're looking for more of the same in this one.
Yeah, they've been the side shaking hands on the field after each game so far. Played solid baseball to earn those wins, as you said, but every game offers up its own unique challenges. So we'll see what those are today, but there's always a little extra motivation.
Just about ready to go, and towing the slab, John Donaldson. And singing a special day for him. He's making his major league debut here.
And I'm sure he's got some nerves. He'll be excited for that first pitch to be in and over with so that he can settle in to pitching just like he did in the minor leagues. Exciting moment. He's got his family in town. I think this moment's going to be a huge tone setter for his career.
Kyle Isbell leading things off and takes a strike. Fly ball down the line. That gets down for a hit. So now the DH spot, number 11. That clips the zone. That's strike one. Nobody out. Runner at first. Strike two.
All right, now he may have not liked either of those first two pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
Swing and a ball popped up. And out number one on the grab. Here's Alex Kirilloff. Drove in their only run in last night's game.
Alex Kirilloff.
That one's in there, 0-1. Isbell, the runner at first with one gone to the inning. Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
Donaldson kicks and deals. Got him. Two gone. And that's the first strikeout of his major league career.
And it could be the first of many if he meets the goals he set for himself and the expectations others have for him. He doesn't want to just win games. He wants to dominate at this level.
Do you think young pitchers could sometimes get too caught up in trying to rack up Ks early in their career?
Boog, I think they can. It's kind of like a hitter that doesn't have power. The thrill is still hitting a ball over the fence. And so for a guy, even if he doesn't have power stuff or strikeout stuff, a strikeout is still something that makes him stick his chest out a little bit further.
Donaldson delivers. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Contreras throws. Not in time. It's a stolen base.
Well, a nice lead and a nice steal there to get into scoring position with the heart of the order at the plate. That might just lead them to pitching around these hitters a little more because of the open base, but it's early in this ball game. Can't imagine it'll change the attack plan too much.
On the ground to third. Hayes whips it across. That ends the frame. One left for Arizona. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Back after this on the show. Back here in Denver and on the hill today, Yusei Kikuchi. What do we have on him?
Just a 4-inning start his last time out. He took the loss. They're looking for more out of this guy today.
Now here is Ke'Bryan Hayes. The wide to kick the pitch. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The high heat, too much on that one.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. Just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
Whips it to Kirilloff. And here this afternoon, 2 quickly away in the bottom of the first. Time to check out the Rockies lineup. Batting 7, someone they're hoping breaks out in this one. Connor Joe.
Well, I hate to say it, but just a dreadful season in the batter's box so far, Boog. Batting average is bad. The on-base percentage is bad. And, well, that's pretty much all you need to know. It's been a really tough campaign for this guy, but here's hoping he can figure some things out and start.
Puts the squeeze on it, and that will end the inning. Rockies are down quietly, scoreless after 1. Back here at the ballpark, new inning getting started, and now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Laureano makes the grab. 1 down. Here's Josh Donaldson. Here's a guy who's been struggling so far this year. It's only late April, but still hoping he'll turn it around soon. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Early in his career with Oakland, with Donaldson struggling, he watched a lot of video on Miguel Cabrera and Jose Bautista. A's people didn't like it. They said, be yourself. He said, well, I stink, and I need to figure out why they're good.
Yeah, I love that, and you got to figure it out no matter what it takes.
Well, he became good. That's in there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Goes down looking.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Ezequiel Tovar in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. 0 for 4 in the win last night. Second inning here, no score. And a swing and a miss, and that's that. Diamondbacks down quickly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No. Back here at Coors Field, and the batter now, Marcell Ozuna. Kikuchi back to work. Up the middle. Fires over to first. That's 1 out, the bottom of the second.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
Swing and a foul straight back. Kikuchi, a former All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. That's ripped. Base hit. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ballgame.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. Left field. Isbell settles under it and makes the catch. Runner tags at second.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync, and the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Next to hit for the Rockies, Connor Joe.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And fouled off.
If you're going to be a championship type of ball club, you've got to hit with runners in scoring position. And after last night's struggles, I'm sure these guys are chomping at the bit to have this kind of opportunity here early in this game.
Swings and misses. Slider right there.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
The 1-2. And that one upstairs.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hernandez at third with 2 away. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. The run comes across, and the Rockies score first. It's 1-0. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Well done. Drives in the run. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Man at second here with 2 away. Laureano comes up to hit. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. That one ripped left field. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Run comes in from second, and they take a 2-run lead. And he's there with a double. Dansby Swanson is going to get a chance to hit. No hits in the shutout last night. That one inside, and it's 1-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here. That's what the fans came to see. It's his 8th home run of the year, and they add on. It's 4-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
Now batting Key Brian Hayes. Foul back our way, and that's out of play.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out, get as much as you can, give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Left field, way back there. That one back. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another one. Back-to-back homers. Home run number 5 on the season. It's 5-zip.
Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 away with nobody on. Next for Colorado, Nick Gordon. Fouled off left side. The wind of the pitch. Gets under it and pops it up. Tovar sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. But the long ball was working in this inning. Not once, but twice. And the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Top half of the 3rd inning. And now the right fielder, Chris Bryant. Donaldson back to work. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. Bryant out on the play. And there's one down. So digging in, Drew Jones. In there, and it's 0-1. Jones patrolling center field. Just 19 years old. A former first-round pick in 2022. Next pitch is popped up. Hayes hauls it in, and there's 2 away. Back to the top of the lineup, Kyle Isbell, the next to hit. He's 1 for 1, led off the game with a single. There's a strike.
Well, as a left-handed hitter, you kind of expect that breaking ball from the lefty, so you just want to track it and get an idea because you know it's going to come into play later in the at-bat.
Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. Back here in Denver, here's Josh Naylor. Naylor goes 5 feet 11 inches, 250 pounds, and they traded for him earlier this year. Line drive, that's a base hit out into left center field. Around first, heading for 2. And one pitch into the inning, it's a leadoff double.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle.
So out of the pen comes the right-hander, Davis Martin. He's making his second appearance of the season. Here's Marcelo Zuna. Grounded out his first time up.
All these Rockies putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
To second with the throw and no chance to get back. It's a double play. Here's Teoscar Hernandez.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game, and it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
Right-handed reliever.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. And welcome back. And now, number 11. The pitch. That's in there. Strike one.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Donaldson winds and fires. Lifted in the air, right center field. Laureano brings it in with a nice run and grab. So up next, Alex Kirilloff. His first at-bat was a strikeout. Liner snagged at first.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
McMahon in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Next pitch is outside, and now 2-0. Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Joe makes the play, and that's the third out. So 1-2-3. Back here at the ballpark, and up to hit is Wilson Contreras. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. That's strike one. Wilson Contreras has put together a pretty special career. Multiple times he's been an all-star and a guy that came up in the Cubs system as an infielder. And the right-hander deals. Swung on, popped up on the infield. One up, one down. Here's the left fielder, Connor Joe. He doubled home a run at his first AB. This one smacked out to left center. Isbell makes the grab, 2 down. Here's Ramon Laureano. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Pounding ball here, rolls foul. The pitch. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And the righty deals. Out into left center for a line drive base hit. And that's going to roll to the wall. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
He was all over that one. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely.
Late swing, fouled off. Here comes a pitch. On the ground. And foul ball. Laureano at second with 2 down. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. That one's deep. Into the bleachers and gone. He sends it out of here. His 9th homer of the year. It's 7-0.
He could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
When you just can't stop it, so I hold on till tomorrow.
Now the third baseman, Brian Hayes. He's already homered in this game. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. That one blasted deep to right, way back there. That's down, one hops off the wall. And that's a 2-out double.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. A lot of times in today's game, right fielders are able to get to a ball that stays in like that, but he hit that one pretty well. And if he hits it just a little bit different on the barrel, it's out of here easily. But there's nothing wrong with the extra bases right there.
Digging in, Nick Gordon. Line drive, base hit. Here comes Hayes around third. Throw is offline, and he scores. It's 8-0.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
And now it's Josh Naylor. Fouled off to the right.
Well, that ball was hit pretty hard and sure had home run distance, but if you're the pitcher out there on the mound, you execute it. Just a long strike. You go after him and finish him off.
There's a swing and a drive. And it's off the wall. Throw cut off, now to the plate. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Always exciting to see a play at the plate. Trying to score with 2 outs, but the tag just gets him in time. And they cut down the run to end the inning.
Back here at Coors Field, ready now for the 5th inning. Now here is Travis d'Arnaud. The pitch. There's the strike.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
Gordon with the toss to first. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Now it's Josh Donaldson's turn to hit. Struck out looking in his first at bat. There's the strike. Donaldson's put together a really good resume. 2015 AL MVP, multiple All-Star appearances, multiple Silver Sluggers, and a very good defender. The 0-2 from Donaldson. Right side, hard hit. Toss to Naylor, and the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch.
Yeah, Boog, one thing about Josh Donaldson is that he competes every pitch. Does not like giving up an at-bat by any means, regardless of what the score is in the ball game.
Fly ball to right. And that ends the inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order. And they're on the short end of an 8-0 score. Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Yonny Chirinos.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
And a pitch. Ozuna at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Activity in the Arizona bullpen. Chris Paddock up and throwing for manager Torey Lovullo. And a foul ball. kicks and deals. Struck him out. Really fooled him with the breaking ball there.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Hernandez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. 1 for 2. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field.
Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
To third might be 2. Donaldson to second, double play, and that'll do it for the inning. 1 hit in the inning, but no one left. We're through 5. It's the Rockies 8 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Welcome back. Here's Chris Bryant now.
The right fielder, Chris
Donaldson back to work.
Hey.
I'm impressed by the number of first pitch strikes. He's not afraid of contact. Some guys, they'll nibble just because they don't want to get hit hard. That's not what we're seeing here.
Got it by him for the K.
Oh, there's the 3-pitch strikeout. He can do whatever he wants with the baseball right now.
Drew Jones stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch doesn't find the zone. There's a strike.
And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
This one in the air right field. Hernandez settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out.
I always remember watching Johan Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Gordon tosses to first, third out, and that ends the frame. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6. Back here in Denver, John Shelby with Chris Singleton to the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Connor Joe. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. Ripped to third and caught.
The center fielder, number 10.
And now the center fielder, Ramon Laureano. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. Laureano, 28 years old. And he's usually in right field, but today he's patrolling center. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That's back there, and that one's gone into the bleachers. He'll circle the bases. His 3rd home run of the game. It's 9-0. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dip. He's putting on quite the show at the dish here in this one, and he's just so locked in with this swing, and he's just not missing right now. 3-homer game, man, it's so special. And I tell you what, it's a lot of fun watching him pull it off as well.
And now, Key Brian Hayes. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. The pitch. On the ground to the left. Has some trouble with it. Oh, the throw is wild. Now he turns and heads for second.
The batter, number 1.
Well, you can't give him 2 errors on that play, but that's pretty much what it looked like. Tried to stay with it after the bobble, and he might have pulled it off with a good throw, but it's very easy to rush the throw when you don't field it cleanly. A lot of times guys don't have a good grip on it, and I think that was the case right there.
All-star don't need a ballot for all the labels and pass on me. Now it's time they see the talent.
So man aboard, Nick Gordon digging in for the Rockies.
RBI knock for him last time. Now a chance to drive in another run.
He swings and fouls one off. Hayes stands at second with 2 gone. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one missed.
2 strikes.
Another 1-2. That one ripped. And it's off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 10-0. And that's a double.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one, ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
Man in scoring position with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Josh Naylor. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Isbell puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, including the home run, an error, and 1 left on. 7th inning. Top of inning number 7. Now it's the DH, number 11.
Number 11.
And he deals. Swing and a liner foul off to the right. Next pitch misses inside. And 1-1. There's a strike.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Bounce to the left side. And it goes just foul. Stays alive.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Hayes under it.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Swanson, jump throw. Awesome play there.
The first baseman, number 19, Alex Kirilloff.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Alex Kirilloff. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Right through there for a strike. And the 0-2. Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Ryan McMahon. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. They say you win.
1-1.
Left-hand batter waits. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Contreras pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Now the D-backs catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Donaldson in the box again, takes a strike. And a base hit up the middle. Kirilloff around third.
Picks himself up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And it's fouled away.
Look out. That ball was smoked.
Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
The 0-2. That's towards center. Gordon on the move. And that is that. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. 7th inning stretch time. It's the Rockies. And welcome back. Bottom of the 7th. Now, Marcell Ozuna. And here it comes. To third. And that's just foul. Right-hander kick steals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. Kicks and fires. Ball 1 there.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Teoscar Hernandez.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. Righty delivers. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
That's about as nasty of a splitter as you'll come across, especially in terms of movement. I mean, that thing tumbles out of his hand and just drops off the table at the last moment. If he keeps it down, it's just so tough to put wood on.
And that one in the air center field. Jones pulls it down. Back here at the ballpark, we're at the top of the 8th. Now at the plate, Chris Bryant. The wind and the pitch. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. Laureano makes the grab on the run.
The batter, the center fielder.
Next to hit for Arizona, Drew Jones. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
Just an outstanding job of spinning the baseball, moving it around, doing what he does.
And that's outside. Ball 1. 1 down, base is empty. That clips the corner. Ground ball nailer. He takes it on his own. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
And now it's Kyle Isbell. And that one clips the corner. That's in there. And it's 0-2. 2 outs. Hit weakly on the ground. Gordon gets it to first. And Arizona is set down 1-2-3. Back here at Coors Field. On to the bottom of the 8th. Now the left fielder, Connor Joe. And the pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Here's a rocket out to left. And it's caught for the out. Here's the center fielder, Ramon Laureano.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one down the line and foul ball. The 0-1. Gets him to chase after that one. Next offering misses down and away. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but it's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Swing and a miss at the splitter, and it's a strikeout.
Well, a well-thrown splitter is going to do exactly that. Get you off balance, thinking it's a fastball. Very similar to a changeup, but oftentimes a split's going to have even more downward movement with more velocity. Good pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. 0-2 now. That one just misses.
Well, 2 outs and a chance to put up a 0 on the scoreboard here, and that's not something that's come easy for this staff in this one.
The 1-2. That's to third. Oh, great grab on the dive. The throw, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, that's cat-like reflexes over there at the hot corner. Nice job of making that play and ending the inning.
Back here in Denver, we go to the 9th. Stepping in, number 11. Donaldson back to work. Strike 1.
No base hits in the series for him so far, and it's clearly been a rough one. You just hope he's not pressing too hard, because that just compounds things. It makes the slump even longer. Never seems to help. Never helped me.
Gordon with the toss to first. And the leadoff man retired here in the 9th.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Kirilov stands in now and watches strike 1. Started to swing, held up.
Whoa, recognized that pitch just in time, able to keep those hands back.
The wide, the kick, and the 1-2. Got him. And Arizona with just 1 out left.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
McMahon in the box now. No balls and a strike. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. Late on that fastball.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the...
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
It seemed like from the first pitch of this ball game, this guy was going to get it done. A quality start. Who knew he'd throw a complete game and get the victory? But an excellent job of continuing to just throw what the catcher put down. He navigated through this ball game, a jam here, a jam there, but ultimately it was an outstanding outing.
10-1 the final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Ball game this afternoon for the victorious Rockies. 10 hits,